You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone.
Orange.
For the news we dey around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Stars them everywhere, everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hey, yeah, hey. Our voices come. Credibility, now we ability. News, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. You count on me, you count on we anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. Human them, girl begin the security power. You keep calling me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV day before. Climb the mountain just to get the news. Go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices down. Hi yeah, give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. You count on me, you count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, God begin, let's get the power. You keep calling me, count on me anyhow. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. Speak free and fearless, inclusive.
Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to Liberty Sports. We come to you live on Liberty Online Television, our Facebook page, YouTube, and all the other social media handles them where you watch me from. And don't forget to say this show, the powered by Orange. Me will bring to you this edition of the program. My name is Mohamed Kamara. And of course, as today don't be Saturday, August 23rd, now I want to welcome you inside this very special edition of the program, Liberty Sports. Like always, today we get a lot more for discuss about sports, particularly with local sports in the country. And today we go look at the Sierra Leone Premier League. We almost the climax now in the country. Of course, we don't see the Leo Rock Premier League. We don't be a very, very tough and contesting one. You know, we see Easter Lions. Then Sef don't emerge for be the victors of the 2024-2025 Leo Rock Premier League. You know, as them, we don't crown them as the champions. And of course, again, inside the program, we can talk about badminton sports. You know, this is a sport Sef we don't do extremely well in the country. But as you know, Sierra Leoneans, most of the time, can say now football, people only follow up and people only watch now different venues them. But again, we also get other sports in discipline them where they do extremely well in the country. Well, we can discuss more about badminton sports as they get activity where they organize recently now the eastern parts of Freetown. And same way too inside the program, we can discuss about the Western Area Football Association in WAFA. We see them bring up a decision against KOFA win at the Central One Football Association as them don't ban the Inter-Community League we suppose for start the 31st of August. Well, with a lead to this all set for meet you inside the program. And same way so, we can discuss about the release again OC come out from the Sierra Leone Football Association. We see them be appoint technical team for under 17 for both male and female we set for participate in an international competition. Well, we will discuss more on this as we will talk to one representative from the PR for the Sierra Leone Football Association. We will can give you clarification on this appointment. This and more set for you inside the program. But don't forget to yourself with the watch week. You join the conversation by way you go drop a message on 074 200 545 and also drop a comment on any of the platform them where the watch we from. Once more, my name is Mohamed Kamara. We bring to you this edition of the program Liberty Sports. Well, with that, I get the pleasure now to introduce my guest them in the studio where you can hear from. You know, I want to start with Dennis Josiah, with a journalist. Of course, he will serve as my analyst today on most of the topical issues them we will discuss. Dennis, good afternoon and welcome to Liberty Sports.
Thank you, Mohamed. And also, good afternoon to all of you as both home and abroad.
All right, in Dennis Josiah, you know, now somebody we don't appear at this show, but for some time now, we don't lost a bit, you know. But still, we get an ISO for discuss on local sports. Well, again, inside the studio, we did with the acting president for Badminton Association at the country, where now Yusuf Bangura, inside the between Africa, talk about our sporting discipline. Good afternoon, Yusuf, and welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, Mohamed. Thank you very much, and good afternoon to listeners, both home and abroad.
All right, and Yusuf Bangura, the acting president for Badminton Association at the country. They also for tell you about badminton sports at the country. But I want to start with, you know, Yusuf Bangura. Yusuf, now when we look at badminton, you know, for possibly watch, we maybe for the very first time, come across this particular sporting discipline, we're in a badminton sport. So I just want to explain clearly what's in a badminton and how, you know, they can go about this particular sport.
Yeah. Well, badminton sports now a racket game where they play across nets, and it gets in racket, then it gets a ball where they call shuttlecock, where they call a shuttlecock. So now a very friendly game where accommodative for all phases of life, pikin, woman, adult, even retired people. You see, a very not a contact sport, a very, very accommodative sport. So badminton first erupt from Second World War. In fact, now Asia now one of the leading sports there in Asia after cricket. So from China now, India, Indonesia, Malaysia, all inside, and the badminton are a leading sport. Now a Olympic sport. We also they bring a lot of revenue for Olympic Committee. So now a well-renowned sport where the laws of this sport made by the British government.
Okay.
Britain, Great Britain, and then come together, put the laws them we now they use as international. So now a very fun. They play single, men's single, women's single. They play men's double, women's double. Then they play a mix, wherein the one side of the court they get man and woman, male and female, and the other side they get male and female. So now the three categories then down the way that they play badminton.
All right, another very important will come in mind of most of the viewers them when they watch we. There is this concern with most of the other sporting discipline them. But on the race say, you know, then ki challenge, then ki get so many constraints with regards to the facilities them waiting for use for demonstrates them particular sporting discipline there. Unlike football, we say you can go to any community, you go see them little feel them. Also, people can come and organize competition. But most of the other sporting discipline them, you know, the facility now one big problem. We don't they affect them. We make they see them. That's too effective in the country. So tell me small about this facility. How now your facility Kitale?
Yes, now a big challenge, and just like what you talk now, right across. For badminton, we get this challenge now, Sierra Leone, because it all started 2009, where we gain international affiliation, and from then we try to see how we get an indoor court. First of all, the court. Badminton, they play indoor and outdoor.
Okay.
But initially, all along, indoor. Now the BWF, when a Badminton World Federation, they try for institute outdoor. We, in fact, we, Salonia, be fortunate. Na Africa, Salonia, then become launch the first outdoor badminton racket and shuttlecock. Wherever don't come on at the world. Na Africa, na Salonia, then be launcher. Okay. So Sierra Leone be so fortunate, and big kudos to we as an executive for make sure so bring kind of opportunity. There are historical events in there because you don't go na the book. Okay. Say inside Africa, na Sierra Leone then launch the air badminton. So we dey get struggle with the shuttlecock. Because that thing where you need a see safe outside, okay. Just like what you narrate about football, you go supermarket safe, a hard for like you get Sunday. So most of the time, pass we request from BWF, we CSF put in, we gather our own resources and association and put in. So recently, the Commonwealth, last Commonwealth, na Bahrain, the equipment same way them be supply the badminton. We just received that package from the representatives them. So then they say now be able to help we follow conduct this competition where we do with Silma, we're an Indian organization, okay. Where become more fruitful. So we get challenges with one, the place for venue, we're an indoor. And that don't make sense the association. We will decide now. We decide for say, concentrate on outdoor. Okay. Because outdoor, you know, no go say we get much problem. We get the beaches, we get open field, we go play and they. But we also need for concentrate on the indoor. Now they will call on now the relevant authorities they now for make sure say them provide for we. Them facilities, then they both eastern, western, and the provinces, so that we will go on competitions them and bring medal. We get talent in this country, trust me. Okay. The badminton, they play a serious one presently in this country. But just like what you say, the facility, the equipment them for local get them, now a big challenge to the association.
You talk about shuttlecock. You know, for that person we not be on the follow or either watch on way when they play this particular sport. Wait now the shuttlecock.
The shuttlecock, like where you get football, you go say ball. The ball where they play. We now the shuttlecock now the and call it shuttlecock because you get like feathers, don't you get the cock, you know, man cock. Very good. So on that formation they make them call it the shuttlecock. Okay. But it gets feathers them, then it gets the circle where now on that circle they hit them across the net. You get me clear? So now game of 21 and difference of 3 for like you go win a game. If it's somebody, your opponent reach 21 and 21-19, you are out. For an example, 15 and 11, okay. You are out. So now a game of 3. Okay. So you see now, so.
With them challenges there, we just not outline. Yeah, how effective, you know, badminton sports don't sound like locally in Air Force before we discuss about how it don't happen in terms of participation internationally. But let's look at locally in Air Force.
Yeah, locally we don't they na the 9 provinces of the country, though we don't get another increment, so make now 16. So the badminton don't hit western area, urban and rural, where we don't train PE teachers them. And 2023, we just completed the provincial tour where we go Makeni, we go Lonsa, we go Moyambado, we go western area, urban and rural. So, and each of them districts there, I will take 4 schools where we train them PE teachers them and also donate, give them rackets for make them go able for see how they practice the sport. The sport don't establish, like what I tell you, we get clubs them. And we get clubs na Makeni, we get club na Makeni, we get club na the province system, we get club na the east end, we get club na west end. And at the same time, we get the national team, we are a formidable national team. We can get with trials every year for bring more talents into the national team. So how we can do with recruitment is like we start from the school to the club, from the club to the national team. So that's all we can do. We do competition for the schools. Then from they'll pick talents then talents, and they'll also make competition for the clubs. We'll pick them talents and we encourage them to the national team. Okay. So we get a very formidable national team. Right now in our salon, we're ready for win medal for the country. Only thing we look forward to support from the relevant authorities, NSA, NOC, Sport Ministry of Sports, so that this badminton go establish. And believe you me, if you then concentrate on their small organizations there, then small associations there, Sierra Leone go count a very plenty Lawrence there now the country. But you see, the coach just talk every day football. We urge them for make them see the need for support other sporting disciplines them, because all land they count. When other countries like the Great Britain can get medal, whatever discipline they get medal, they say they get 30 medals, they get 40 medals. Okay. They don't know the discipline, but once they get the medals and they get the Lauren, you see. So we also look forward for like the big one and then see them kind of pictures and see say Sierra Leone need for give support to the other associations them like badminton, where a day for every phases of life, picking, woman, big people. You can don't work till you retire. You can still play badminton for exercise yourself, because not a contact sport. They're a very funny sport. As you start for play, the eagerness for like you play more go make you enjoy the sport.
All right, continue for with me. In name na Yusuf Bangura, in the acting president for the Sierra Leone Badminton Association. Just don't tell me about badminton sport and some of the activities that so far we don't do na the country, locally now, and as well. We can talk about the participation na the international scene, how it don't talk, and waiting as some of the Lawrence them where they don't get for the country. Continue for with yourself with the watch week. You join the conversation. Drop your comment to the comment section and also send me a message on 074 200 545. Make your inputs on the program. The program the watch na Liberty Sports, and it comes to you live na Liberty Online Television. Now I come to Dennis Josiah. Dennis, now we look at quickly the Leo Rock Premier League. The Leo Rock Premier League almost they wrap up. We get a few more games then for the league done. But we see Easter Lions, they don't emerge as the victors for the 2024-2025 Leo Rock Premier League. And we don't see, Bo Rangers, they don't dominate the league. They don't win 3 times in a row. Now Easter Lions win a household name in terms of football in Sierra Leone. We see themselves look at and say, well, they don't say now we Bo Rangers on the win. Owner self wait, Louis self come and claim we rightful position. So what do you think about Easter Lions being the crown champion for the Leo Rock Premier League?
Yes, indeed. Fine, thank you, Mohamed. Congratulations to Easter Lions, the killers. As we see them in March as the winner for the Sierra Leone Rock Premier League 2024-2025 season. And we've been on see over the years, Bo Rangers Football Club from the southern provinces of Sierra Leone, Bo City to be precise, where the chairman by then, Babadi Kamara, where now the newly elected SLFA president, and also we see Joe Thomas as well, don't step in his shoe as the chairman for Bo Rangers Football Club. Easter Lions, an household name, we themselves be done do extremely well when you write the history of Sierra Leone football. And we see like over the years, Bo Rangers been just come and dominate the league, and now we see Easter Lions been bounced back and clinch the 2024-2025 Sierra Leone Rock Premier League. I think this is a very good one and a good step as well for the entire technical team and also the supporters of the Great Easter Lions from the eastern part of Freetown. And we see them get for represent Sierra Leone now the CAF Champions League preliminary rounds, Mohamed, and we get for see that match get for play na Tunisia, both the home and away match, as we see the Tunisian club way na Sportive Union Sportive Mosenerani as then self don't come out and say like they're not going able to travel come Sierra Leone due to the distance from Freetown International Airport to the match venue, and also then states here as well 5-star hotel no look there in that part. Also, East Lions being done the host then international matches per se as last year CAF Confederation Cup preliminary rounds we been see East Lions as well being host then home match na the 6,000 capacity South Arena Stadium na Bo City, but this time around it was unfortunate as the Tunisian club say they not go travel come Sierra Leone for play against Eastern Lions, and we get for see both home and away get for play. The first leg would play on the 19th and that of the 21st of September 2025, and also we go see the second leg as well go play from the 26th to the 28th of September 2025, and we get for see with darling Eastern Lions of Sierra Leone get for represent the Crane White and Blue against the Tunisian counterpart where na Union Sportive where themselves done do extremely well now the Tunisian top flight league. So I think this now a big congratulations to the league winners where na Eastern Lions, as we see Bo Rangers we don't step up the game, and we've been see them we don't dominate the top tier league now the country way now the Sierra Leone Rock Premier League. And one good thing, Mohamed, we see Eastern Lions receive then cash prize, the star prize now the Apple School Field the day they hand over the trophy. I think this is a very good one indeed for see like the sponsor way now Leon Rock Metal and Mining Group as then have been step up in game and shall best like for deliver the check to the winner way now Eastern Lions, and we see Eastern Lions we don't put one end the dominant from Bo Rangers Football Club from the southern provinces of Sierra Leone, as we see the then chairman where na Babade Kamara chef be done do extremely well for see the southern club reach to the higher heights now the country, and we've been see them be represent the country now the CAF Champions League preliminary rounds, but be rather unfortunate for them last season as we've been see them be knocked out by CR Belouizdad from Algeria, and now we see Eastern Lions chef don't win the league, and Eastern Lions get for represent the Green, White and Blue now the CAF club competition where now the CAF Champions League preliminary rounds. Mohamed.
All right, Dennis, as you don't they follow up the league closely as a sport journalist, don't they go to different venues them? How you go compare this league, the 2024-2025 league, we almost wrap up now compared to the previous one where we end before this?
Yes, like we see lot of improvements. As we see like the Premier League board, then we go back to the drawing board and see how best for rectify some of the mistakes then we been happen at the 2023-2024 Sierra Leone Premier League. And now we see the 2024-2025 Sierra Leone Rock Premier League. We see a lot of change, right? As we see one key thing we mention Halinaya tell the viewers themselves like the winner Eastern Lions receive then check na Apple School Field. The match when they be play against Star Sports Academy, and that match be end in a 2-all draw. 1-all draw, pardon me, now the Apple School Field, and we've been see Eastern Lions be crowned as champion, and also Eastern Lions be receive the check. So that now one big improvement indeed we see now the league, and when we see as sport journalists now the ongoing Sierra Leone Rock Premier League.
I think from that one they for Sweden display make them stand out because we see the last league up to this time. Bo Rangers never receive them when
Bo Rangers been really cry foul as they not be received them start prize early. But now we see a lot of changes. We see Eastern Lions receive the check now at School Field. I think like this now big improvement as well for the Sierra Leone Premier League. But kudos to them and let them just keep them up and see how best like the sponsors then get for the step up the game. Right. You get for hand over the star prize as then crown the team where you go win the league. And needless for make you stay back and you wait for so long because some of them cash and they then go use them in preparation for take part in the CAF club competition, just like waiting to happen to Eastern Lions as we see the team not be able afford the cash for rent the SKD Stadium in Liberia when at the Samuel Kedo Stadium for host them home match against the Tunisia counterparts, as we see both leg get for playing at Tunisia, and you look at them they get for use lot of cash. So now the best idea I think now the right thing Sierra Leone Premier League board together with the sponsors where now Leon Rock Metal and Mining Group as then have been display that thing where we say then credibility they not take them for less at all, as them be hand over the check to the winner Eastern Lions that the Apple School field in a match we've been play against Eastern Lions, and that was Star Sports Academy, and we've been said the match may end in 1-0 draw, Mohammed.
And I think if we talk about credibility, this is one thing we Magistrate Mark Gigba, we are the chairman for the board. We organize this particular league. During the opening ceremony in Aput Loco, if you make them clearly say the star prize in all the defense. So meaning nobody not gets access to them. The very day where they count the champion, then go hand over that particular money day. Where they not go get a repeat of waiting be happen that the league will be just done before this one. And of course then demonstrates that one they go one for say kudos to them, because running football or running a football club in Sierra Leone is different from how don't they happen in other countries then. Sure. You know, most of the people them where they put hand per football now so not just passion. Because if you look waiting they spend, if your team gets match for playing at the provinces, thinking about for rents, balls, you understand, lodging and other things them way surround the team, the per diem, you know, gets taken, no go amounts to that at all. So I think say a good one to the Premier League board for way they ensure say they fulfill the promise where they be making up with local field during the opening or the start of the league. I think that's a very good one. Well, I want for all you the quick, Dennis. I will come back to you shortly as we get a lot of issues them for discussing inside the program today. I want to come back to the acting president for the Sierra Leone Badminton Sports, Wayne Yusuf Bangura. Yusuf, you don't tell me about the constraints and challenges they get for, for demonstrate this particular sporting discipline in the country. Another very important thing I want to follow you discuss a bit. You talk about when I don't take the game to the schools then. You know, but one thing where this not concern, yeah, where most of the sporting discipline and the race, but we ask the rightful authorities, them, the likes of the NSA and the Ministry of Sport, then will tell you say most of them sporting discipline and they not make themselves visible. Now that make themselves not show up for ensure and get the sponsors where then sporting discipline and they want. Because I can remember at one time we witnessed a program where the current minister, when Madam Augusta James Temer, it be stated and clearly say most of the sporting discipline are only when they get activity then can come to the ministry say we want funding because of who participate in social competition. But them as a ministry then keep prioritize sporting discipline them where they make themselves visible, and sporting discipline them we always organize competition. We get the majority people they always they watch them sporting discipline and they. So now one for you tell me small about the competitions them where una don't they organize, how then competitions they are, how effective then competition they are.
Yeah, thank you very much. You see, SI Sports, like we talk, the feasibility for say visible. I believe say the first thing you make yourself, you renew your registration. Straight away, you don't make yourself visible. As a sporting discipline, you get NSA, where are the relevant authorities them, where each sporting discipline they register, you sporting discipline to them. Then every year you renew your registration. So if I don't renew my registration, I don't make myself visible. So then I think I don't answer that side.
But
and every year
they refer to competitions.
No, okay. And another thing again, every year we as the sporting discipline, they make sure say we do registration and we renew registration yearly. So another thing again on competition issues, I want to tell you say the Sierra Leone Badminton Association, we don't attend both national and international competitions there.
Okay.
Recently, we just completed a competition where I just tell you, of 16 teams, where the ONAM celebration, when a big celebration when the animal they get. Okay. And you know, say this sport, like what I tell you, the Asian people and so love this sport, so they use badminton for celebrate. So them provide 10 teams, whilst the Sierra Leone Badminton Association will provide 6 teams, so total of 16 teams. Okay. And we make a formidable competition where I invite representatives from NOC, I invite representatives from the Ministry of Sport, when Alpha, I invite representatives from the NSA, when Mr. Steven, you see. So on that, the Sierra Leone Badminton Association, they make itself visible. But just like what I tell you, you get me. Then still need for put more for ensure say and give support to them other sporting disciplines them, you get me. Because the main support we will give any sporting discipline now providing the playing field and also supporting them in the equipment they are using. You get me? We can on for an example like the badminton, the whole executive, for each position we hold, believe me, you don't go through courses them. both national and international. Now, so we form the badminton. So you find out we always speak with one voice, because you know go be financial controller without do no financial management course. We are in the badminton to make sure say the whole executive take to the players them, who they conduct courses them. We don't conduct courses them now, when a Galines, when they will do the launching. We don't conduct courses then at National Stadium. We not to 1, not to 2, not to 3. We don't conduct courses them for tutors them. We don't conduct courses them na Salonia for umpires them. You get me clear? And we don't send executive members them for go represent Sierra Leone per courses them outside, so that we will be formidable for make sure so control the association. You see, all land they will don't make sure so like quick say how you pray the bed now, so they lay down there. So we get qualified coaches them, we get qualified administrative man them for make sure say for push the discipline. Now this make we no relent. If we they succeed now because of we footage, how we prepare ourselves. You see. So then now one of we strength down there. From the president take hand on like me, so they talk to you. I started as ordinary member. I go as coach, I go as tutor, accommodate, you get me, I go as financial treasurer, accommodate, I can act as vice president too. For like I be now the acting president, you don't see it. So we, yes, I go through the ranks and file. You see, we they take the badminton as a career path. We want even the picking themselves where they play the badminton. At the end of the badminton, if they don't come on that stage for say, they don't come on the stage for play, we they encourage them back for make them kind of the administrative wing. So with the ideas they don't get from being a player, then come they put their ideas and they also know the administrative side. I believe saying that now footage with foundation will build on. So on that side there. So the Badminton Association, we they pray for, and recently we lost a trip for go to check. And not come out from any side, but it come out from financial constraints. You get me clear? The associations, we need finance. Right now, we dey run the associations with real money where we get. You go ask, then go tell you, say, hey, money no day, you know. We can understand, but still, we dey ask them for make them see the need for support, especially on the equipment and providing the venue for like we do the training. And let them left give we the association, the administrative and the technical department, and the rest for make sure so count medal. But at least them bigger things, then they let the administrative heads, then sports administrative heads, they help the associations, then pa. Thank you very much.
All right. Yusuf Bangura, the acting president for Badminton Association, we tell you about the badminton sports and as he emphasize on the challenge where they go through. Well, earlier on, I will tell you say we go talk to one representative from the Sierra Leone Premier League board. I mean, the people who are responsible for run the league where almost they wrap up now the country. Well, with that, I get Brian Mature, we now one of the board member them, go can talk small about the league, how the league Talek, waiting at some of the constraints them we then go through as league organizers, and waiting at the lessons them we then learn from this league we almost they wrap up now the country. Now I get Brian Mature on the line. Good afternoon, Brian, and welcome to the program Liberty Sports.
Good afternoon, and good afternoon to listeners of Liberty Sport.
All right, Brahma, congratulations. I want to congratulate you on behalf of Liberty Online Television. The fact say, on keep to the promise way the chairman for the board, when a magistrate McGregor be make na put local, he be assure football followers and the team them say no sooner they announce the winner, una go ensure say una hand over the star prize to the winner and una keep to that promise. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
All right, moving forward, as league organizers, share with me experience. How the league be Talek for UNAS organizers?
Well, I would say this one of the most competitive league ever in the history of the Premier. And I would say it's also a very challenging league because my league will come in the era of politics. So plenty things have been there where we need for happen naturally and they happen as easy as possible, but because of the political atmosphere, be the drag and be the derail we efforts that we make for make sure say we get a very fantastic league. But in the end, we able to overcome the obstacle it end up for being one of the most beautiful league, arguably, in the history of the Premier League.
All right, so you talk about challenges them we una be go through, and one of them we point out get for do with the elections will be surround football in the country. But I think apart from elections, I can remember when you become at the studio during the start of the league, you get a concern with the raise we get to do with funding, most especially the one way for come out from the side of the government will not be a challenge because Leo Rock when are the key sponsors, according to you at that time, you say them they don't ensure say then give it to them promise for the league, but the government side wanna be get some amounts of delayance. Wanna be don't finally get them?
Not really. So, like as I tell you, this league now gets plenty challenges them, and one of the I've been telling you now the politics. If we be the really fet around the other half issues them. We've been get to do with the running of the league, being highly motivated by the political atmosphere. Apart from that, we also been get a financial challenge, where it be a very difficult one, I must say. Of course, if not to be for Leo Rock, definitely this league not for don't play. Okay. Because as at the time when Leo Rock come, nobody not been there. And we make sure say we use that Leo Rock money there prudently for CC we able for go through the first half of the league, and because we don't make a promise to the people to the football family that we did deliver or hand over the cash prize money on the day where would they get a winner. So what we've been do, of course we know say that three people normally they give me money for the past 2 years: Leo Rock, SLFA, and government. So we don't promise say the money where SLFA they give in as contribution, that it will the ring fence. We know the church for the cash prize, and also the money where they give to the to the person where they come last, pro rata basis.
Okay. So
don't make a promise and we know the church that money they would keep them, as the chairman will rightly describe as they will ring fence them until that day. And amidst all the challenges that way, even the money where Leo give it done, we decide for go and get a bank overdraft with the help of the NSA boss, because say now in the push for the government money come. So in be no say the money get for eventually come. So in that play a very key role the NSA boss when Abdul Safar, Manuel, and the lobbying skills of with Chairman Magegba, will be able for go get a bank loan or an overdraft facility, if I can mention, if I can put it that way. We'll be able for go negotiate with the bank for law, we get an overdraft facility when able for sustain we take to this point will be reached, because the money will be government will give, it not be able for come it, whilst them in there behind the scene they try to push them for let the money come. So we'll be able to expedite the process for that we get a bank overdraft, we will for push you to this end. And we all know say bank overdraft gets boku interest, getting other challenges them, get them when you want and all in kind of acting and the procedures the way they go through. So it was very challenging, but amidst all our challenges then we're able to see the league play uninterrupted. We don't get one day where then go say, okay, the league not play because money no day and all that in a day. We're able to meet all the obligations then, like giving stipend to media people the way they cover matches them, the security, the referees, the match commissioners, the match coordinators, and all that thing, and they will be able to handle them appropriately.
All right, Brian, as the league don't come to an end, waiting at the experiences them want to learn during the course of the league.
We learn plenty experiences them. I will say one of them we get to do with finances. Well, I don't know if it is too early to say, but I go on to say the newly elected president, Mr. Babadi Kamara, already don't begin for call Leo Rock, for put them on their toes, for make them do more than waiting them in do previously, and how that money they come early. So because we already don't begin for engage and say we major challenge for run this league now finance. Because we know say obviously politics don't know. The next league where they come, we in order for be affected by politics, the major one we get for what would they envisage we get for monoram na finances or finance. So he don't see that there as a big challenge and he don't begin to push one term for let make sure say that challenge they not get for happen again. If possibly we get for fortunate for day again at the board, or we get for share with the rest of the other people that will come and the new administration that this now area of challenge and we'll try to fix them as immediate as possible. And we also see challenges in terms of the media and how for control information, how for make sure say we're able for gather appropriate data for do man of the match, for do player of the month, coaches of the month, all them things and they now the challenge where the league be the start. But as we progress, you say they see how consistent we done the day throughout the league. And if we able for day again at the board, possibly the next one, all the challenges then they don't go day again. So we learn so much inside this league where we hope say go down make we mature enough, go down improve we for the next league where they come.
All right, Brahima, some of we where they around sports, you know, we don't go to different venues the way the game they play. We don't see fans and they get arguments, they discuss among themselves. They compare the previous board and Unayon board in terms of organizing the league. Genuinely, as you the part of this board, how you go assess to the performance and that of the previous board?
Well, me no go for judge me myself. Right. Now the audience go for judge. But I will tell you key things them where the audience go look at before then the judge will. You know, we introduce player of the month, coach of the month. We're a very unique one, and we'll make sure say we award them with a very decent and symbolic awards them throughout, and it's very consistent.
Okay.
We then will look at that day and rate we. And also, when you look at the closing ceremony, if you look at the stage, you look at the material what we use and the setup and all that in the if you look at the medal, you look at the trophy where they inscript the winners, Eastern Lions, into that trophy and the medals them. And the president in statement is say this now a trophy will befit the league in standard. That's not the statement of the president when he made a giving address na the closing ceremony. You understand? Mm-hmm. So and this now person where in team they don't lift this trophy out 3 times in a row, and they don't compare the trophies that they lift to the current one where we don't give Eastern Lions. And he described that trophy for be a trophy will befit the standard of Wio League. So let the audience look at them and look at what we don't do and judge we. Me no go be the judge.
All right. Lastly, before I left you, Brahima, waiting at the star prize, we will be hand over to, Eastern Lions and that's all the runners up.
So again, today we get to do a symbolic handing over to Bantal FC for us to run up. We they go the check, now fill, and we go make sure say we will hand them over, we don't prepare the dummy check and every other process, whatever. Bantal then go get their own money today with their own game. Then they expect 250,000, as in 250 million old Lions, right. 250,000 new Lions. And whilst the winners them will be don't hand over their own check, possibly the money then at their accounts now as we talk, because I just bank transfer and go load the money and get them, and then receive 500,000 millions as in 500 million old Lions.
All right, thank you so much. As you don't give me the information them and also the viewers themselves, the information they really want to forget about the league we just done. Thank you so much. We hope for they get you in subsequent time. A name na Brahima Toure in a part of the media committee for the Leo Rock Premier League we just done and na the country. Like come to you, Dennis. As today, Brahima. Of course, Brahma don't say so many good things to them about their performance in the league. And according to them, it say the trophy itself with them presents to Easter Lions as the winners ain't one of the best among all the previous one they been on the give to teams.
Yeah, like earlier, I don't give kudos to the Sierra Leone Premier League board, right? Like we see them display things them. Me, I believe like then we go back at the drawing board and try to rectify some of them mistakes them the way it happened during the previous league, right? Like we see them hand over a trophy where now well customized trophy to the league winners where now Eastern Lions, and also we been see them been get for hand over the star prize as well now the Apple School field in a match where Eastern Lions be play against Star Sports Academy, and that match may end up in a 1-0 draw. So like we see a lot of improvements. We see like then give more respect to the media, and also like the man of the match awards them as well, not been too bad at all. And also we see the teams them way opportune for get a cash now the league, like the league winners way now Eastern Lions. Also like in just don't elaborate on that, and also the runners up way happen for Big Bantam Football Club. We them get them debut now the country top tier league last season, and we see them still they fly to the higher heights as then get for represent the country in the CAF Confederation Cup, as then get for play against the Guinean counterpart we na Afia Sport Club from Guinea. And also like we get for Libyan the team we na Bantam Football Club as well. So like lots of improvement they in this league we still they continue compared to the previous one. Then go on the drawing board and try to rectify some of the mistakes in the way I think will happen during the 2023-2024 Sierra Leone Premier League. And now we see a lot of change as well now the ongoing Sierra Leone Rock Premier League, as we see this media personality as well try their best and see them try to get Leon Rock back on board, and the newly elected SLFA president way na Babadi Kamara as well don't thought and fit say like Leon Rock need for step up the game. We are in the need for increase the star prize and also the runners up money for the country top tier league, as they don't be the sole sponsor for this year league we still play, and we've been seeing them step up in the game from last season, the 2023-2024 Sierra Leone Rock Premier League, and we see them still they continue for do extremely well, and we see the president still they urge them for make them go now the drawing board try for increase the star prize money for the Sierra Leone Rock Premier League. I think that's a very good one. Lots of improvements happen now this present league compared to the past leagues. Let's go.
All right, Dennis, another very important thing I want to look at away from the Leo Rock Premier League, we just don't come to an end. We see the release with WAFA, with the Western Area Football Association, be issued out. We get for do it the KOFA League with them ban. You know, there are so many controversies surrounding that particular decision. A lot of people they point out say that because of the issue will be happening between Bambara Tong and that of Fulatong, as we know, say then two communities and they be get issue now the Den League. We make KOFA be set them aside, say they not go participate in this very league. You know, but so many issues don't they come, and why it's WAFA themselves gets the issues them with them bring up against KOFA. According to them, they say KOFA now they go by the instructions where WAFA they give them, and WAFA now then gets the mandates for ensuring they regulate them, community leagues them where they happen. But the bone of contention I get for do it now, the league almost they wrap up, and this community league now ain't on the keep players them going. You know, mostly when the league is done, when the Premier League they done, most of them players therefore keep themselves fit. So then community league there where they play, go in a different community at the same time. Now they themselves they upkeep themselves. You know, what do you think about this decision coming from WAFA?
Yeah, Mohamed, like WAFA, we all know say now then get the mandate. Now then they get the go ahead for organize the community leagues them as well. Now the western part of Freetown. So like Sierra Leone, pardon me, and you look at we see this decision we come out from WAFA. I think like now timely intervention, as we see the communities themselves they prepare very hard for our best themselves we able to take part in this year KOFA competition. You look at the appeal from Bambara Town community and that of Fobe community, where plenty people they point finger at say might be now one or two things where it will happen between the two communities make them been decide for keep them aside and kick the league starts. But in rather unfortunate, as we see the Frobe community and that of the Bambara Town community themselves get top stakeholders them and also then get top-notch players then where they can bring on board for represent them communities then they. So like themselves Tottenham feed for Xiao Best themselves right appeal to Wafa and cry then complain. And Xiao Best Wafa self go step in at the show and try for put Kofa on the toe. And now we see Wafa don't uphold the league way for kickstart on the 30th of August 2025. As we see Bambara Town community not the part of the fixtures and also Forabe community when a household name when it comes to football business now the western part of Sierra Leone. So like this, believe say Kofa them just need for go back now the drawing board and Xiao Best then revisit some of them decisions and Xiao Best them able work in line with Wafa way now the umbrella body we govern football now the western part of Sierra Leone and Xiao Best then shall go able kick start the league and keep the players them fit. And most of we players them we all know say the league they round up now. And most of them players then they only can get the pace and the zeal for keep themselves fit when then they represent different communities and we can see the communities fans them as well can they in the high jubilation as then they rally behind them teams them. So like in go rather unfortunate and not go tell well pardon me for see big community like the Frobe community and that of the Bambara Town community not take part now this year Kofa inter-community football competition. I think Kofa then just need for revisit then decision and Xiao Best then able incorporate the two communities where plenty people they point finger at say might be now waiting happen the last league make them decide for treat them this way around and also Wafa said don't step up the game for CC then guide the communities where they exclude from the fixtures let's go.
All right, thank you so much. In name Dennis Josiah, of course, they also for talk on range of issues we get for do with local sports at the country. Yourself for the watch week, you join the conversation. Send we message on 074 200 545. Make your inputs at the program, ask you question as we get the right to people in the studio for ensure they give you answer to them questions and send your comments at any of the platform them we the watch we from. The program na Liberty Sports and they come to you live na Liberty Online Television. Stay with me at the studio. I deal with Yusuf Bangura, we are the acting president for the Sierra Leone Badminton Sports. Stay with me at the studio. Now Yusuf, now we shift a bit to the competition organized recently. We see when I get competition organized na the eastern parts of Freetown. I just want to let you take with you on that competition, the High Bitalik.
Well, na be fierce competition, a very friendly one. And that's happened for the first local competition we ever conduct at the east end of Freetown.
Okay.
And just like what we say, the Indian, the way they call the SILMA, na an organization where the Indians make, where they na Salonia. So they partner with the Sierra Leone Badminton. And we come up with 16 teams. The Sierra Leone Badminton be fortunate for win best player of the tournament. We na no less a person, Linchon, we can call her Linchon.
Okay.
Yes. And best female player, where the Sierra Leone Badminton Association also be win of the tournament. We na no less a player but Salima Tukaloko. And we also win the silver medal trophy. We also go for the association. And we get the trophy day where na tomorrow na Bintumani. Of course, I don't send to you the flyers. So tomorrow na Bintumani 10 o'clock. We will receive the trophy and also the medals of the tournament. And we invite everybody, sports loving fans, for make them go tomorrow na Bintumani and make them go see the Onam celebration where the Silma they put up na Bintumani and they use also that particular moment for hand over to win the trophy and the medals of the competition. We also they work with them hand in hand for make sure so we get a very big competition also December when inter-secondary school competition. Okay. But we'll come back and explain to you how that they get for look like, huh? Yes. All right.
Now let me talk about the the international competition them we Sierra Leone Badminton don't they participate in, because you don't tell me about locally now how not only do taking the game to the schools, particularly primary schools.
Thank you very much. The Sierra Leone Badminton Association don't participate on international school competition in France.
Okay.
We did well And that's happened for the first international competition where we attend in France. Then, in fact, then the catapult, we make a move for represent Sierra Leone. Badminton Association represents Sierra Leone. Na the Commonwealth, na Bahrain. So Sierra Leone Badminton also we participate and we represent the country well. Just like what I said, a baby association, we formed in 2009. We believe so we get plenty for land. And now one of the fastest growing sports from 2009 to now, we get, of course, 2023, we get team we go to China from June to July, then take 26 days. We then go on training, effective training course. You get me clear. Then we require the try for we get also coaches them we come. We then come out from Czech Republic. We na Coach Lucas and Coach Veronica. They also come for extend their knowledge to Sierra Leone. Where we take them to the provinces, schools in the provinces. I also take them to Waterloo. We na the western area, rural and Freetown. We Lebanese school, now one of the schools we be opportune. Methodist Boys High School be also opportune. Just like what I tell you, they try for see how they shape the facilities them so that we reach now all the corners them of this country. You see, so we don't attend them 2 international programs today. And just like what I tell you, we don't send. We coach for go do international course in Nigeria where you don't go successful. We don't send financial manager where they head all with finance management. They head for all the finance. They don't go to Uganda where go do finance management courses there. So we still then at the pipeline. Of course, me and maybe lead the team we go to China 2023. We'll be there from June to July. Yeah, we spend 26 days with the Chinese government, we work hand in hand with Chinese government, and we attend up to 9 provinces in China. We will play with the Chinese Badminton Association, clubs them, now all them provinces then they, and we dey hand in hand in church with them so that NSSF will give you support in Salonia. So for make sure we will boost the association because like we tell you the challenges them on equipment and venue. So this don't make now. We all don't decide from the association management, we don't decide to concentrate on the outdoor because of we not get indoor facility too much now, Salonia. We will also they work hand in hand with other partners and for make sure we construct indoor facilities. Because the indoor now more competitions than they quite tell you the outdoor and just introduce them. So but the indoor now more competitions than they even the international federations now more of indoor. Commonwealth na indoor, most of them. So we want to see how we work hand in hand with the Ministry of Lands for acquire land and write projects on my own tenure where I just don't come as acting president. Make sure we get land, then we write projects, write international people them, so art organizations them, so that then we support we follow we get indoor. So we go train both indoor and outdoor, and we go attend competition on both the categories then they. So we look forward to that also, and we also they see how they build relationships them. We get very good relationship with the Czech Republic. We get clubs them both out there who they coordinate with hand in hand. We they're quite in our finance. If we get finance. Most of them, they invite you on the camping sessions. But we're not able to attend because of the finance. So now this make they try for see how the government will see the need for say, okay, each association will send so amount of money. When I present to you a 4 years working plan. At the end of it, the money we do make sure so we give reports. For any activities we do, give reports on that. Done the monitor activities and then make sure say the money we use and judiciously. You know, I would they see them, would they pray for like them time then they go reach. We are in not again, okay, we send the money now on our account, then at the same time we monitor now. But first to now bring out a 4 years working plan. You get me clear. Upon this working plan, now the government will say, okay, no, we will support you now, we will support you now this. The other narratives send the camp passport, I believe say sport. And sports now way of life. If the government concentrates passport now this country, believe in me, but could this drug addiction, this I believe say now the youth them now they take drug because they get the strength. But if we use that and strength then get we convert them to physical exercise, will make them they become useful. It's very, very important. The way they talk about drug, we will put them aside.
Yeah.
But if we see back, we say they left them so no more. The sporting disciplines them plenty. In fact, the youth in this country not even enough for occupy their sporting disciplines.
Sure.
So, but the thing is, let the authorities then see the need for support their other sporting disciplines then for let them back crop up. Believe me, Salone will get talents now. We quick for capture and we quick for adapt and quick for produce with this kind of quality. And I don't do it international coaches them where they impress, especially the one who come on and check. They impress on the wisdom players so they can see in a Salone. The way the picking is so smart, the way the youths are so smart in a Salone. They say for more than the worker, now the whole Africa, waiting and get in a Salone. The kind accommodations where they get in a Salone. They don't ever get in any African country. And waiting and see the talents where they see. So when they self the power can for make an academy in Alonsar. You see? So we dey presently on the documentations and then self-day and that they do fundraising for make sure say they help we on equipment and other things and also follow construct the academy in Alonsar because they also already identify the place in Alonsar. Why we decide for make an Alonsar? Because we want to see how would they make it at the center so that it will be accessible to everybody. If we say Alonsar will be accessible quick, you come on at the east, west, north and south, you're able for meeting Alonsar and the academy go accessible to the whole country. Then they make we choose Alonsar as the center. Thank you very much, man.
All right, thank you so much. Yusuf Bangura for joining at the program. Of course, time not the best win at the studio. And for come to Dennis. Dennis, no way of wrapping up. What do you think was the new leadership where football long gets at the country?
Well, like first of all, like somebody we administrator Embe don't serve as the chairman for the Bo Rangers Football Club, and we've been see how and transform Bo Rangers Football Club for be one of the most talk about football club na the country. As we've been see, Bo Rangers win the league back to back under internal as chairman. So like the same skill, the same knowledge, and Embe done the mix so far with other top football administrators them as well in the country. So I just thought I'm fit say and just get for bring in and other new ideas them for fit into the old idea may already be done develop for see how best football go able grow na this country, and now somebody will get the zeal, now somebody will get the might, and now somebody may believe for release the resources and get the required results we in once. As we see rapid transformation just a week with the elect him as the SLFA president, and we see SLFA Academy rapid work, the rehabilitation still continue as well now, the SLFA Academy artificial turf na Kintom. And also we see the president as well don't call on Leonrock, say they need for step up the game and see how best they able increase the star prize for the country top tier league. As we see the winner receive the amount of 500,000 leons, new currency 500 million leons, the old currency, and we get for see a lot of development under this tenor. And also we want to encourage where the football loving fans them as well for Raleigh being the newly elected president for see how best Inseg able deliver for the green, white and blue as this. Now the country now head on to na hand, and at the country and get attacked, and at the country in self one for do the thing for NCC like we league be one of the most talk about league now the sub region of West Africa. So like we just need for see how best like we accept in a role and see how best we work hand in hand with the president, with a newly elected president winner to Babadi Kamara for which to the higher heights. And as somebody we get football knowledge, now somebody we don't serve as chairman. Right. Yeah.
All right, okay. Thank you so much. In him now, Dennis Josiah, they talk about what you think about the new leadership way, don't they now football now the country. Of course, as we see, the Babadi Kamara don't emerge for be the new SLFA president. Well, now only to get time for, I also will draw the curtains down in today's edition of the program Liberty Sports. In case you missed part of the entire program, definitely go join me again for another edition on Saturday as we will bring to you other topical issues them we get for do with local sports in the country. On behalf of me, producer, and also the technical team, we bring to you this edition of the program. My name is Mohamed Kamar. Till then, I want to wish you now always view and follow this program, A Sporting Weekend. Goodbye.